we go. Okay, I can see everything now. All right, guys, we'll wait for everyone to join in. Give us 5 seconds here. Hold this real quick. I'm going to put it. Okay, we're good there. Okay, we're ready.
Ready?
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Saturday, 10:30 today and next Saturday. Last 2 Saturdays left in the year. What do we say from the beginning of December? Market's going to get less and less liquid. You're going to have pockets, exactly what we had this week. You had down days early in the week in the stock market. Last 2 days, the market bounced. Stock market's just making noise. The things we've been talking about, oil getting to the bottom end of the range. We think it's at the bottom end of the range. What do we think is just going to keep going is metals. So we're going to go over all of those now. Let's start with metals. Okay. You know our opinion. We're only in the 5th, 6th inning of metals. Well, here you go. This is silver. Just keeps on going. $67 silver, guys. It does not stop. If you remember, we made so many videos. And so once it went through $40, you got to trade it differently. That's exactly what we've been doing. It's not going to stop, in my opinion. We got a lot of room. Platinum, the other one that we said is going to catch up. Well, I think it's catching up now. Look at it. 2,000 in platinum. Okay, think about this one. This thing was 1,000 when we talked about it. Pullbacks here. We bought a lot of platinum stocks, traded around them. Now it's gone. This one I think could go even more. People think they could trade platinum the same way they could trade gold. I've been doing this for 4 decades. You cannot trade platinum the same way as you want to trade gold. So look out on this one. Gold right back up near its highs, 4,400. Gold is the tame one right around here. Okay, same thing. These things, they're going to give you opportunities. These are a grind, but silver isn't, platinum isn't, and people don't realize there's not enough liquidity, so they're going to learn the hard way. Oil. I think the oil market is in a range. That's what we've been saying all year. We think it's in the range. We think it's at the very bottom of the range. What do we do this week? Got back into ExxonMobil, bought some futures. Okay, look at the oil market down here. Okay, our opinion, you're in a range. You're at the bottom end of the range. Look what happens when you extend if you think the market is range bound. If you think the market's range bound, okay, what happens here? What happens here when it extends, right? What's it doing here? It's extending. So we actually think all you got to do is get above these areas, and you got a nice bounce. We think that's going to happen. We think it's going to happen this week. Natural gas, same thing. Not too many people understood why natural gas exploded on the upside 2 weeks ago. I think I did. I've been doing this a while. And it causes the reciprocal effect. Exactly what happened. Now we're going to see. I think it finished. People had no idea what this was. I did. Okay, I've been doing this a while. And we said it as a group. This is going to cause this. It's exactly what it did. And now it extended even more. So in my opinion, this is super bullish in natural gas. You blew everybody out. The sensitive side here is the upside. There's no weather. I understand. You know what? We've traded without weather all year. We were looking for hurricanes in the summer. We're looking for the cold here. We're not getting either one. But the markets extend. And this bounce could be severe. We're going to be watching that also. Stocks. In my opinion, stocks are just making noise. You see, they look really bad. They're stopping out. Then they bounce well. But you go look, and they're all where they started. So people are just getting put in a blender at this point. People do not adjust to December. I've been saying this since November. You can't trade December as all the other 11 months of the year. You have to adjust. We've adjusted. What we were trying to do here is we look for opportunities. We're also looking to trim. Opportunities. You know what we did this week? We bought ExxonMobil for probably the 7th or 8th time this year. Why? Because it got to our area. We bought ExxonMobil twice. Okay. This was our spot. And then we added on more here. We think this one's getting ready to go. If you follow us, ExxonMobil has been probably our best oil stock of the year. We traded easily 6, 7, maybe even 8 times. If you look at ExxonMobil, it's right where it started at the beginning of the year. Look at it. Started here. Where is it now? Right here. Okay. You know, you can say if you want to be an investor, there's no money in ExxonMobil. If you want to be a trader, like we've been all year and followed our videos or the clips, there's money to be made. That's what we got involved in. Avoiding other ones. And now another one we got into this week, plus, you know, a little help from someone who's been on fire for the last year and a half, Guy Adami. So we waited and waited and waited for Alibaba, got to our spot on Thursday. We bought Alibaba. Let's put that one up. There we go. We think that held a great spot. So think about it. You avoid all these pullbacks. You're not involved, and then you get to the spot. So we had this on our webinar on Thursday. With the people asked, the group asked about Alibaba. We said, this is the spot. So I do a little homework. I do a little analysis. I do my own homework. We get the idea. It's up to me to find the trade. I think I found the trade by getting this long Alibaba. All we got to do is get a little bit above here next week, and then I think we're going to nice up, and you got a nice little trade there, Alibaba. Okay, so I told you what we did. I want to show you one trade we had on as a group, because, you know, we trade a lot of futures. And I've been doing this a long time. So I understand what value is on all commodities. Most, you know, I say it. I hope I know it. But one that we've been saying for a while, and you got to wait it out, and it doesn't cost you anything, was orange juice futures. Now, if you belong to the group, you know we've had orange juice on. It's the second time we had it on this year. Okay, what happened to orange juice? There you go. We've been long orange juice right around this area. Why? Because it's good value. Plus also around here, because I understand how to read the futures curve. What do you get? A little bit of bullish news. Limit up, limit up. We cashed in our orange juice. How cool is that? Second time this year we did that. These commodities give you opportunities. You just got to recognize them, and you got to have patience. So imagine that people can't even get out. They're short. We fed them. We sold it all up here. We're out of our orange juice. Going to be a lot more of these orange juice trades. They're going to happen going into the end of the year. Then they're going to happen in the first 2 weeks of the year, because you got people going to trim down risk, and then you're going to have fresh allocations in January. So we actually think the hot sectors, uranium, titanium, rare earth, lithium, they're not going to get any flows between now and the end of the year. But in January, you'll know the first 2 weeks if there's going to be allocations there, and then they could go. That's when we get aggressive again on those. Okay, you have our ideas? Let's go for some questions.
Okay, we have a question on MOS.
MOS is not working for us. We're probably going to get out of it. Okay. You know, we caught this thing twice this year. We're not catching it now. We caught it here to here. We caught it here to here. Then we started getting in here, here, and here. Now it's not holding. It's got to hold this week. Otherwise, we're going to get out of this position. There's no way around it. So we would pick the loser on this one. It's a loser.
Okay. Next one. Some people ask about ExxonMobil. Is still way over $100.
We just went over ExxonMobil. We bought it down here. We bought it in the 115 area. We like ExxonMobil. So if you ask about ExxonMobil, yeah, we just gave you a whole explanation. We like ExxonMobil. We bought it twice this week.
Is Joe still trading COP?
Not now. It's not in an area we like.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Are we going to roll our January natural gas?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, what other oil stocks are you in right now?
That's it. We're looking at rig to get back into rig. We're looking at DVN to get back into DVN. Okay, if you remember, we traded our rig, caught it nicely, and now we're going to see if it pulls back. We have a spot. We're going to look at rig again. Okay, think about it. We had rig on all year. Sold it all up here. Nice little trade. Now it's pulling back. We have spots. If you belong to the group, we're going to be getting back into rig.
And that's RIG?
RIG. If you belong to the group, you know this has been on your list all year. RIG.
Next one. SBSW.
SBSW. If you have it on, we've been trading it. This has been our home run stock this year. If you have it on, no reason to sell it. No reason to sell it. We trade it. That's why we don't marry these positions. But look at it. Break it out. Okay. Think about it. This has been a home run trade. 3 times we caught this year. 3 times. Twice was for a home run, and then this one was for like around a double. I think it's going to continue to go higher.
Cocoa. What's your take on cocoa?
No, we're waiting. We have a big strategy in cocoa coming up. Not around here and not at this time. Well, we're ready for cocoa. I think the market's going to get itself in a bad predicament in cocoa. We're going to take advantage of it.
A lot of people ask about UNG.
It's natural gas, guys. We just talked about natural gas. We think natural gas is at the bottom. We think January extended both ways on the highs and on the lows. We think that's going to bounce, and the bounce is going to be severe. So UNG is the one to have on.
Bossy's asking about TMC.
TMC is starting to break out a little bit. We're trading around our position. We have it on. Sold a piece of it yesterday because I think it's going to start to go. But it's the same thing. Okay, we down here, big area. Okay, we have it on. We sold a piece of it up around here. The rest we're going to hold because I think if you get a pocket on the upside, this thing can start to go. So we have it. We got a piece of it on. We're going to look for a place to trade it.
Why do you dislike gold/silver ETFs?
Okay, you want to see it? I'm going to show you right now. I'm glad you asked that question. SLV. What's SLV? The silver ETF, right? It's supposed to be equivalent of 1 ounce of silver, correct? Okay. Price of silver right now, $67 an ounce. Okay. Price of SLV, $60 an ounce. You tell me, do you want the silver or do you want to be SLV? It gives you proper exposure when it isn't busy or isn't crazy. When it gets crazy, you don't get fair value. There's your answer right there.
Okay.
You'll never see us trade ETFs.
Next one. How about we cover USAR?
USAR, another one is we don't think there's going to be any flows between now and the end of the year, so we're probably going to look to trade around it and get out of it. Okay, I don't think there's going to be any money coming into rare earth at this point. We're long higher. We caught this early in the year. We have people in the group that caught this really well. Then we got out, and then we got back in. So we got it back in, but we're backing up around here. So I think we'll look from out around here. If we get any kind of bounce, we're going to be selling that.
Okay, why does EXK seem more volatile than mining stocks like HL?
No. I think you're way off on that. They're all volatile. You got to know what they do. Do they hedge? Do they not hedge? Are they intrinsic? Do they trade the financing of silver? EXK is just like every other silver stock.
How about we go over gold? We have a lot of people asking about just gold futures in general.
Gold is grinding its way higher. We just think silver and platinum are the ones people are trying to get in. People that miss gold, they're trying to trade silver. Then they miss silver. Now they're trying to trade platinum. They don't understand. You can't trade silver, can't trade platinum like you trade gold. We think gold's going higher. We still think this is in the 6th inning too, but you don't have to be in a rush in gold.
Are there any gold stocks to go with it that you're looking at?
Yeah, man, we buy gold stocks, and they're going to go. We have one that we belong to with the group. It's not on this board here, so we belong to the group. That's one that we think the long-term one is going to go. But if you remember all year, stocks like NGD used to be a $1 stock. There you go, guys. $1.50. 8 and change. Nice little run there. Our favorite gold stock, AGI. Look at that. Amazing, right? You just got to have passion, and these things are going to go. So these are the gold stocks. We're waiting for pullbacks because we think there's going to be a couple of pockets. So that's why then we're going to put them on. We're going to be back in gold big time within a few weeks.
Okay, let's see what the next one we have here. Florin is asking about BG.
Bungie, we're not trading Bungie right here. We're trading grains. I don't see a trade here in Bungie at all. Holding well, pulling back here. I don't see any trade here in Bungie at all. We won't look at it anywhere around here.
Let's go over PLG.
No, we don't go over PLG on here. Okay, you got to belong to the group to go over PLG.
Okay, how do you feel about AREC?
AREC, same thing. Worked for us. We caught it large, and now it's not working for us. So we're probably going to be lightening this up between now and the end of the year also. AREC. I don't know if you see it.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle? Okay.
Yeah, over to the right more.
Thank you. Okay. If you remember, we've had people in the group made a 10x on this. They got involved here. We all got out up here. 10x. 70 cents to $7. Then we got in between 3 and 4, thinking it was going to hold. It's not holding. Okay. I don't see any flows coming into rare earth between now and the end of the year also. So any kind of a bounce, we're going to be selling out of AREC.
Are you still bearish on aluminum?
I'm not bearish on aluminum. I just think it got to an area that is going to see some selling. Okay, and I'm wrong because it went right through it. So what do we have on? We were short Century Aluminum. We got out of that. We were short Alcoa. We got out of that. So once you break out of these areas, it wasn't bearish. I just thought it was a resistance area. You could get a trade.
Okay, next one. UU.
Same thing. This is uranium. We're gonna feed this one too. We sold a piece yesterday of UU. Okay, I don't think there's going to be any flows. So this one was all good to us, and then this was out of control in October. Now we got to here. We bought it a bunch of times. We had a bounce yesterday. We sold a piece here. We're going to sell a piece, the rest of it, between now and the end of the year on any kind of a bounce. There's no reason to get excited. between now and the end of the year in these hot sectors. Who is going to put fresh money into these hot sectors between now and New Year's Eve? I don't think anybody is.
We have a question about CMG.
We're out of CMG. Okay, it's bouncing well. We looked for a trade. We didn't see it, so we don't watch it.
Netflix?
Netflix, we're long Netflix. I can't believe I'm saying we traded Netflix, but we're long Netflix. Put in a nice bottom, in my opinion. It should be responding, and it's not. We'll see.
Bless you.
Excuse me. We think there's a bounce coming here because it's doing a lot of work down here. So if it holds here another couple of days, we may add on again. But this is not in our wheelhouse. Okay, this is more the chart, the position of the market, and the overall market. That's why we long Netflix.
All right, let's see what we have here. Are you in any silver, or are you waiting for pullbacks?
No, waiting for silver. We have. Well, if you belong to the group, we got a silver stock we're going to give out this week. It is so mispriced, and I know why. And this is one that could be very large. So we're going to talk about it. If you belong to the group, we're going to tell you about it this week. I told you we think silver's in maybe fifth, sixth inning. So if you could grab some of these, watch the ride.
Okay, we have a question from Johnny T. Thank you for your question. I believe he's part of the group.
Yes.
Have Joe explain the January effect on commodities?
No, that belongs to the group. There's no way. I've been doing this thing for 30 years. Okay, we have such an edge trading commodities in January. There is no way the group is not entitled to this. We have a monster edge coming up in January.
Next one, VALE, Valley.
Valley, we're out of it, and look at it. This is amazing, but we're out. And now that one might pull back. Okay, we got out up here. We cashed the Valley in just because we've had it on all year. If that pulls back, we're getting back in that one too. We just want to see it breathe a little. These are all trades that are going to be right on our radar, either the last 2 days of the year or the first week of next year, for sure.
Okay, we have a question from YouTube. We already answered this, but they're asking, is UU too late to buy?
We're looking to sell it. If there's a bounce, we're looking to sell it. We don't see any fresh money going into those sectors between now and the end of the year. So if UU bounces, we're selling out the rest of our position.
Next question is for CENX.
Century Aluminum.
Are we still short?
No, we're not short. If you belong to the group, we got out. It's good that we got out because we saved a little money there because it just kept going. Aluminum it responded well and kept going, went through big areas. So we were short. Century Aluminum. Okay, we're not short. We got short. We got out of this a couple of days ago. So we got out, I think somewhere around here. Once it got through this area, no reason to be short anymore. Okay, we got no problem putting on trades, risking a few dollars. If we're wrong, we get out. But now it's broken out. I wouldn't be short this anymore.
Okay. Okay, I just have a comment here. I joined the group a week ago, and I only made back my membership fee on XOM. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Well, if you think this is a casino where you're making money in a week, go. If you belong to the group, ask the group how they're doing this year. Yep. I think they'll be a little more concise, and they'll explain the style that we use. We are not investors. We are traders. A lot of times we do nothing. And then when the opportunities are there, we trade.
Okay, next one. Football Legends asking about IPX.
IPX, that's another one we're going to be trading around, but it's going to be on my radar next year for sure. You know what? I don't think I have it up here.
You want to put it up?
That sucks. I can't believe I don't have it up here. See IPX anywhere?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It's right in the middle. It's around 33. Okay. I actually think we're going to be selling that between now and the end of the year also, probably this week, just to trade around it. It's going to go on our radar screen in January along with the other hot commodities because that's titanium in my opinion.
All right, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, let's see some comments here on the group here. It's not get rich quick on trading stocks here.
You think you could join the week and make money? You're in the wrong group. Okay, we're opportunistic. We make money when there's a chance to make money, and we save money when everybody's giving it back. That's the way we've been doing it all year. And I'm going to show you how we're performing.
All right, let's look at a couple more stocks here, and then we can show our performance.
Okay. Next
one we have here is Tesla.
Tesla. I have no feel on Tesla. Can't believe it's broken out like this. There's no way I would be long, but it's amazing. It just constantly holds. If you have this on, enjoy the ride. I mean, this is a beast. Look at this thing. Incredible. No, we We have no opinion. I have no opinion on Tesla. Do not listen to anything I say in Tesla.
Let's take a look at Boeing.
Boeing. We cashed out of our Boeing, the last piece this week. It's getting to an area where we actually may be getting short, but I got to be confident that we're doing it. But Boeing's kind of broken out. It held very well. Once it put in that big move a couple of weeks ago, it's been holding since. So think about it. We had Boeing on. We had it on here and here, and then we sold it here, and then we sold the last piece right around here. So we're out of Boeing. It looks good, but it's getting to an area where it might be a short-term short. But right now, Boeing looks good.
Let's take a look at NVIDIA.
NVIDIA? Well, I have no opinion. I couldn't tell you what they're doing. Okay? You tell me. It always holds. This doesn't look good. We said this earlier in the week. We said that doesn't look good, but I don't have an opinion in NVIDIA anymore because it doesn't perform the way I look at other things. If I have 100 positions, 98 of them make sense to me. I use those indicators in NVIDIA. It doesn't work, so we don't trade it anymore.
Johnny T says, thanks, Joe, for the 300% this year.
Yeah, I'm glad. We'll put it up if you guys want.
Yeah, let's put it up, and then we can go over some stocks.
Okay.
If anyone has any questions about our Discord, we'll go over that.
Okay, guys, this is us. We got a lot of people that don't believe it, whatever it is. Okay, what we got? 7-8 days left of trading in the year. 371% for the, we're not 371. We're around 345. 345% for the year. No exaggeration, no scams. Everything is here. You're hearing some of the members who are on board giving you comments. They've been on it. We're traders. We're not investors. We put on trades at the beginning of the year. Some of them take 11 months. Some of them take 12 months. Some of them take 2 weeks. But we do it. That's what we get. You can see there's a lot of trades here. 500 trades. So we're pretty busy. We're not sitting on our hands. We look for opportunities, and it's been working. Last year, we're up over 100%. I don't know if you're ever going to repeat this again. But look at the difference. People making, 5, 10, 15%, having a great year. Imagine catching one of these. You're 10, 15 years ahead of yourself in your financial goals. They're here.
Okay. Guys, if you're looking into how to get these percentages or, join the group or how to get these trades, put in the group, put in the chat here, join if you're interested.
Here's the log. All the trades are here. Very transparent as could be. And if you notice, I say 85 to 90% are commodities and resources. Gold, silver stocks, another one. You got platinum, you got palladium, you got sugar. We don't play around here. Okay? Aluminum, base metals, copper, gasoline. So this is what I've been doing my whole life. So I kind of probably have a little more experience than everyone else. So what do? I recognize the traps. Doesn't mean I know how to make money. It just means I probably know how to not give money back. That's our edge.
Okay. Everyone's saying thank you.
Good. Still got a few more days left. So
how many hours a day does this normally take for a person who's joining this group?
If you go on the chat, we should put it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a Discord chat, guys. Okay. All day we're on here with our opinions. You hear the jargon. You understand what we're doing. We explain things. What have we been talking about since we started? The hot sectors. Lithium, uranium, titanium, rare earth. What did I just say? Probably won't get fresh flows. Okay. Put in my opinions just from my experience. When we trade, I'll tell you exactly what we're doing when we're trading it. I told you we sold out a piece of our TMC yesterday. Okay. We're looking at ICE. Okay. I told you about a short in Alcoa. We covered it. You selling it. Okay. We tell you what we're doing. That's how you pick up the jargon. That's how you understand when we're trading. We trade commodities. We're going to get up in the middle of the morning sometimes. That's okay. Making some money, right? I have no problem getting up in the middle of the morning. Orange juice. How cool was the orange juice trade? These are just comments. What do you see? These fires or whatever the hell that means, So we're making some money doing this. If you trade bots, if you're a bot trader, we implemented bots in our system. JoeBot. It's not myself. It's a young man created an algorithm. Bots are a bunch of singles. He's up over 100% for the year. 100% trading bots. And that's on top of our 300 and change. Okay? That's what you got to really look at. That's impressive. 100% in bots. Trades are there. You can see everything is here. All the parameters are here. There's no shortcuts. Anything is clear as day. Very analytic, and they work. Well, in the interim, we got Thursday with Guy Adami. Okay, we got, where are we? Down further?
Yes.
Okay. Guy Adami from CNBC, Q&A every Thursday. Guy's been on fire for a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Gives us ideas, up to me to find out how to put it to work. Midday clips. Every day we come out with a clip because we're traders. What we thought about at 8 o'clock, we probably have a different opinion between 11 and 11:30. Put out a clip in the middle of the day. It's kind of like a halftime strategy. See what we're doing. All these things just keep you in the loop. So you know what? If you're new at this, these things keep you. So you know the way we're thinking. We're always there's continuity. There's always flows, questions and answers all day. Okay, guys are on for Q&A. Q&A all day. General chat all day. People are putting their opinions in, what they're looking to do, and we go back and forth. Okay, on the radar. That's where we stand. This is what you get all day. If you're new at this, you'll pick up the jargon. You'll understand the logic. Usually I give explanations to almost everything.
How often do you come online during the day?
Online? What do you mean online?
I guess on Discord.
This is nonstop.
Yep.
Oh, I'll tell you something.
Market open till market close.
Market open. Market opens at 3:30 in the morning. The way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we're trading commodities. So we're open from. I'd probably say on here, if we're not trading commodities, maybe 7:30, and we're there until the market closes. We're not in and out. We're there.
What has been the average return? I know it can't be guaranteed and not financial advice.
There was no financial advice. There is no guarantee. This is a trading environment. You could easily drop a chunk back. If you think this is steady, you're with the wrong group. This is volatile. The only way you're making those returns, you got to have volatility. Or if you can just buy something that just goes up, we don't go all in. We have balance. So even when the ones don't work, they don't affect us so much.
Are most of your trades stocks or commodities?
No, mixed. We're probably 50-50 commodities and stocks this year. Okay. And our performance is probably the same.
How long do you come live during the day? Well, he's commenting throughout the entire day.
The whole day.
Yeah.
All day. Look at the times.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm here all day. Times a day, times a day, times a day. Okay. No fooling around here. Okay, we're here to make money. We're not here to trade. We're here to make money. There's days we do nothing. People say, well, I want to trade. I'm not here to trade. I'm here to make money. So sometimes we do nothing for a day or two. Then we'll do 5 or 6 trades within a 10-minute span. Everything falls into our spots.
How do you keep your portfolio balanced? And how many stocks do you have?
We probably got anywhere from 15 to 35 positions. We'll go anywhere from 1 to 3 to 5% of our bankroll. That's where we stay balanced. This way, nothing is going to affect us. Nothing's going to move our needle. Nothing's going to spook us.
What platform do you use to trade?
I use RJ O'Brien for commodities. My opinion, the best on the planet. I use Charles Schwab out of loyalty. There might be better platforms out there to trade equities.
Michael's asking, are you sending signals to trade?
Signals? I don't know what you're asking.
They're basically trade alerts.
Those trade alerts.
Yes.
Oh, okay. The trade alerts. Yeah. We tell you exactly what we're doing before we do it.
Yes.
Okay. I give you a heads up.
Like.
Yeah. CDE. This just happened yesterday. We have a position on. We were long CDE. Okay. I tell you guys, listen, I'm looking at it here. You're looking over my shoulder. Within like a minute or 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, guys, we're selling all of our CDE here. Cash in on the trade. That's the way we do it. I give you guys a heads up. I don't trade and I tell you after the fact. We do it as a team.
All right, let's go show them the website. Some people are asking, how do I sign up?
Okay. Right here, right?
Yeah.
This is us, guys.
All right, guys. This is our website, RNTR.trading. That is our only website. We will not message you to join us. If you have any questions, you message us. There's a lot of imitators out there that try to basically piggyback off of us and have them imitate us in our accounts. So this is our only website, RNTR.trading. All right. These are the plans here you can choose from. They're all exactly the same. They're just billed differently.
But they're going up. These are old prices, guys. Next week they're going up. Okay, we've added staff, we've added features. So you probably got we got some maybe 2 days left.
No, we have until the end of the year.
End of the year? Yeah. Okay, so between now and the end of the year, you'll get this price, but we're adjusting. Okay, we've added a lot of overhead. This group is growing exponentially.
All right. So, guys, if you're interested and you need to, jot down the website, you can find the website at the top of our TikTok page or whatever, you're viewing us from, YouTube, X, whatever platform you're on. We have our website at the top of our page. Okay. So, guys, take a screenshot, jot that down. If you have any questions, please put in the chat here. and we'll go over any questions you have.
Okay. See what you get, guys. You get the webinar, you get the trade alerts, you get the trade fundamentals, because we got basic courses if you want. We have boot camps that teach you how to price options, teach you how to read charts. We do them very different than anyone on this planet. I was taught by the best. Those are special subscriptions, but we have these are 5-6 hour courses. Everyone that's taken pricing options have come back and go, wow, I didn't realize what I don't know about options. Okay, reading charts. We do not read charts like anyone else. We do not trade just off of charts. We do something very different. I was taught by the best. As you can see, it's working, right? I mean, if you're up 300%, you're up 200%, you're up 100%, keep doing what you're doing. If you want to get to these spots, if it sounds too far-fetched, September, go to marketwatch.com. Very reputable place to go. They did an article on us. We had someone who retired, looked over my shoulder for 8 months. Then 8 months, bought himself a home in Florida with the profits. I spoke to him literally about a week ago. He's ready to buy another home. Okay, he is, serious. Imagine that. So this is what I like to hear. This is what I like to hear.
What's our schedule for this week going live?
Nothing's changed. We said it yesterday. Wednesday, 8:30,
Okay.
Friday at 8:30, Saturday, 10:30. That's it. We're going forever. No changes.
Yeah.
Okay. Christmas falls on Thursday, so it's good. So
they're asking about promotions. So this coming Saturday, we'll have a promotion for the end of the year.
Okay.
Again.
Okay.
So people are asking about that. So guys, if you're going to tune in on Saturday, watch out for the promotion at the end of year promotion.
Okay. Promotion is kind of for the first month.
Yeah.
You got to not have this on just as an alternative way to look at the markets. You could quit anytime you want. What's it going to cost you? You got to get prorated. What's it cost you? $20, $30. You know what? You want out. You want out. But look at what you can make. And we're opportunistic. We don't sit there on our hands, as you can see. We've done 130 trades since October when everybody else was taking the air out of the ball. We didn't. And we got trades on now. I'm looking over now. 10, 15. We got about 15 positions on. So we're still in the game.
All right. What time zone are you in?
New York.
People saying, what kind of trader are you? Are you a day trader?
No, not a day trader, not a swing trader, not a mirror trader. We're a directional trader. So we have a story to back up our view. Okay, if you day trade, you're in the wrong group. If you're looking to swing trade, you're in the wrong group. We trade directional. And I have three people usually trade just off of charts or just off of fundamentals. This is the third factor that we use, and we need all three of those to line up. If you belong to the group, you know what those three factors are.
Okay. Next question. What's your Discord name? Our Discord name is RNTR.trading. You can find the link to our Discord at the top of our pages on all our social media feeds. So you can find the Discord link on our main website, RNTR.trading. So Joe, if you just scroll up for a second. Just scroll up the page.
This way?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you'll see right here, view Discord. That'll give you access to our guests as a guest viewer in our Discord. Once you apply for premium subscription, then you'll have access to all the trades and Joe's commentary every day.
If you want to trade, guys, you got to give a little bit more of a commitment. Look at the returns. If you want to be an investor, put your money in a portfolio or a mutual fund. You do all your math. You made 4 to 4.5% over the last 25 years. If you're comfortable with that, fine. You make 100 times that in 1 year. Doesn't mean what happened next year, but you could see there's edges here, and I don't think the edges are going away.
Okay. We have Rockman saying signing up will run an experiment budget of 100K and track results. You share? Yes, we do share the Excel spreadsheet that you see.
Yeah. We
share everything with you. We're 100% transparent in every trade that we do.
That's exactly right, guys. There's no games here, okay? Why would I do this at this point in my life?
We don't just show this for social media. This is for all our members.
Yes. Okay. All our members. You could go through every trade. There's videos on them. You could see them. They match up to everything. Everything is confirmed. These are our bankrolls. So you know what? The bankroll doesn't lie. Look at what we've done.
And this is updated at the end of every day, or is it?
This was updated this morning.
Yeah.
So it's 370, but I'm looking over because positions we have existing. Yeah. It's probably around 345. Okay. 345%, guys. I don't know. I just think, and the Joe bot is another 100 on top of that. Another 100 on top of that. We got people who belong to Joe bot subscription and this one. They come on sometimes. They say they're pinching themselves. They don't understand. I don't think it's going away.
Okay. I think that covers. How much is Joe bought? We have a question about that.
Oh, $60, right?
Yes.
Is that going to change?
Not right now.
Okay, that's a
yeah.
monthly subscription, $60.
Okay. Joe bot is not included in the membership.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
separate membership.
Separate subscription. If you want to go to the boot camps, those are separate subscriptions. You want to learn how to read a chart, separate subscription. You want to learn how to price options, separate subscription. One-time fee. One-time fee.
How much time should I devote to make this a living?
Well, that's up to you. If you want to just watch the trade alerts all day, then if I trade looking over my shoulder, I'll tell you when I want to trade. If you want to devote yourself and watch the chat all day, learn what's going on, we have a lot of people that have taken over their parents' money or inherited money, and now they're full-time traders. They make money like this, I would want to do it too.
Okay, let's see what other questions. But don't you pay huge tax on trading?
You can't get around taxes. You find a way around taxes, go ahead. You pay taxes. These are all short-term. So taxes are taxes.
Okay. Do you suggest buying? Okay, so these are more on stocks. Let's see. Does anyone have any other questions about our service or subscription? We're going to move over to,
Back to the board.
back to the board. Look at stocks. So, guys, if you have any other questions, just let us know. Send us a message. Be careful on Discord. We will not message you. Follow when you sign up. Follow the email steps so you're safe. If you don't follow the steps, then there could be some impersonators trying to get in touch with you.
You contact us, we get back to you. We send you a link, we send you an email, we send you an invitation to the chat. You see anything different? That's not us.
How much to start? Well, so I don't know. How much should they have to
If you
start?
trade in just stocks, we've had people start with $1,000. If you trade in futures, you probably need closer to 5 to 10 grand because it's a margin. You got leverage. We've got people start with $1,000. We got people who trade some serious numbers. I had somebody 2 weeks ago almost fell off my chair. He says, I belong to your group for 2.5 months. He made $1 million. I almost fell off my chair. I almost fell off my chair. So it can be done.
Rocket Man saying, "Can I cancel anytime?"
Yeah. Yes, you can.
You sure can.
Yeah. You're not comfortable? Fine. You get prorated, so what? What's it going to cost you? $20, $10, $30?
Tommy in the kitchen with Tommy saying, "I can't do commodities with my 401k, so I
Yes.
supplement with Joe Bot."
Okay.
Okay.
We also, when we have commodity opinions, we look for equities that try to give you a little bit of exposure. Like we have gold stocks if we want to be long gold. We have copper stocks. We have food stocks if we want to trade grains, whether it's a processor or a fertilizer company. So we give you exposure.
We have a question. Do you rate your trades in terms of risks so we know how many contracts to get or shares to
No,
get?
everything is there when I trade. I say we want to start here. We're putting on 30% of our position, 50% of our position, the whole position. Okay, there's no rating. You see how we're piecing into things, and we see how we piece out of things. Clear as day.
Will you get notifications? Just skipped over it here. Let's see. Will you get notifications when to renew, or is it automatically renewed? Your subscription is automatically renewed until you cancel.
Okay. I'm learning myself.
Do you write your trades in terms of risk? I think you just answered that.
Just answer that.
Yep. You can cancel anytime. Okay, this is just a comment. Joe is a great leader. I'm up to close to 30K this year by following him.
Good.
Great.
That's all we want to hear. Good stories.
Okay.
You know what the good story is, guys? I think everybody in the group has been comfortable all year. We haven't been uncomfortable once. Think about some of these markets move a little crazy. We haven't been as far we could say we're nervous or anything. I don't think once this year it's happened.
Will Fidelity app work with this platform?
I don't know. It depends what Fidelity offers you. We trade some abstract stocks in certain sectors. Maybe Fidelity doesn't offer them out. It's up to you.
Have you considered doing a futures boot camp?
I'm thinking about it. It's going to take a lot longer than you think, but it might be one. It might be one if we have enough people that are really interested.
Is there automated trading available on our platform?
It's coming, right?
We're working on it, guys.
We're working on that. Yeah, we are working on that.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Does Schwab cover everything you trade?
Yes, it does. They do. I can't remember the last time Schwab rejected me wanting to trade something.
Guys, put in the chat. Basically say, if you want to do the futures boot camp, type futures in the chat. Let me see how many people will come up in the chat who are for the boot camp.
It's got to be a lot, guys. Okay, 10, 20, 30 guys. No, we got to have a serious audience if you want to do this. These boot camps aren't 30 minutes, 50 minutes. Our other boot camps were 5-6 hour courses over 2-day periods. So you really got to be devoted.
Yeah, it looks like we have a bunch of people that are very interested in that boot camp. So, all right.
If we have enough, we'll do it.
Yes. All right. So, guys, if you have any other questions about stocks, let us know. Because it looks like we have a couple here. Let's see. A lot of people talking about oil.
Yeah, we think oil's at the bottom end of the range. We like oil right here, not in an area. Not we think we did what how to do this week. We like oil here. We like gasoline here. We like natural gas down here. We think oil is going to be in a range for a while, and we're at the very bottom of the range. What do we do? I told you we bought ExxonMobil this week. We'll long some futures with like natural gas. We'll long UNG. So we think oil is at the very bottom of the range.
Okay. That looks like that answers all our questions here right now. I think we're good. We're good.
Listen, you got to make some adjustments here. There's going to be pockets. Okay, you got a couple days. You got Monday and Tuesday. Then Wednesday's a half a day, no liquidity. Friday, day after Christmas, you got half the world is away for Boxing Day. You got no liquidity there. The week after, you got Monday and Tuesday. Then you got year end when money's going to be moving all over the place. So you got to adjust the way you trade. We've been doing that. We've been trimming and adding opportunities. We're going to be out of a lot of oppositions. Okay, and we're going to be fresh to go next year. But you have to adjust. If we see spots, we don't go all in. Piece, trade. It's been working. In January, say what you want. If you want to trade commodities or commodity-based equities, strap in. January has been our best month 5 years in a row now.
All right. So we have a bunch of people saying how to join. Discord link, when we click on, is not allowing them to join. So guys, if sometimes TikTok doesn't let you click on the link or take you to our Discord, sometimes they block it.
We'll go right to it then, right?
So guys, if you're looking to join, we'll tell you how to get to our Discord link. We'll send the link to you personally if you're a subscriber. So if you're looking to join, our website is RNTR.trading. All right. If you want to take a screenshot, jot it down. Here it is right now. And then once you join, we'll send you an email to onboard you. And then you'll get onto our Discord.
Just my opinion, guys. 2 weeks left in the year and all of January. I think you might want to get involved for the next 6 weeks. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But you may see something that you never were exposed to before. And they're here. The opportunities are here. They're not going away.
Okay. Let's see here. Can you trade everything on Schwab or Thinkorswim? Yes, we just answered that. Yes. Yeah, you can.
I haven't. There's nothing on Schwab that rejected me.
All right. So I think that answers all our questions right now.
Okay. We'll be back on Wednesday at 8:30, which is Christmas Eve. Then we'll be back on Friday at 8:30, day after Christmas, and then back on Saturdays. We're right back to our schedule. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Enjoy your Christmas. If I don't see you, have a nice Christmas. Please make adjustments. Okay. You can't trade these last 2 weeks like you've traded the last 11 months. You can't. One or two of these things may just blow up in your face. You don't need that going into the holidays. Okay. Keep calm. Take a breath.